If you're a shit saver and you have no money, there is hope that you can still get into the property market. There is this beautiful thing out there in the marketplace called a guarantor loan. And the way that they work is essentially you have a family member, a parent, someone like that, that has a property, that has equity in it, and they can actually guarantee your deposit so they don't actually put any money into the deal and you don't actually put money into the deal. You borrow 100 or 105% of the property value, no money down, and you get a property. And guarantor loans are becoming more and more popular and more common with young people in Australia. In short, your parents have a property, for example. That property has lots of equity in it because they've owned it for a very long time. You want to get into the property market. You have an income. You still need to be able to earn money and have an income. You can borrow a certain amount of money, but you don't have any money for the deposit. What your parents can do is they can say, you need $150,000 for the deposit and the stamp duty. We will guarantee that, meaning that if you default on the loan, that $150,000, they come after your parents. We will guarantee that money so you can get into the property market. Nothing actually exchanges hands. No money actually comes out of their property at all, but there is a securitization against your parents' property. You then can go and buy a property. You're now paying interest on 105% because you haven't just borrowed the total property purchase, but you've also borrowed the stamp duty and the other fees on top, which is where the other 5% comes from. And then essentially over time, the way that you then unsecuritize your parents or whoever it is property from the transaction is the property value grows or you decrease the debt on that property. And as soon as you get to an 80% loan to value ratio, which essentially means if you have $1 million property for round numbers, it grows from $1 million to say $1.2, $1.3 million, and you don't pay any debt off, you've now got enough equity to unsecuritize your parents' property because you're 80% leveraged in your property, or you might have paid some debt down. Again, as soon as you get to an 80% loan to value ratio, you unsecuritize your parents' property, and then you go out there and continue to live your life. And obviously you can reinvest any profits that come off the back of that first property, but it gets you into the marketplace with no money down. If you're a shit saver, there's still a bloody solution.